Alright. Well, first of all, hello to whoever found this video. If you did, it's most likely because, like me, you were hoping that at some point a katana would be added to the game so that you could enjoy your Japanese cultural weapon of choice. But, well, it hasn't been added as a weapon like it was in Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas with any add-on. And, well, I'm playing on PS4, so when they first announced mod, I was like, oh yeah, well, someone would most likely make a katana mod, but with the restrictions we had on modding on PS4, this is not happening. Although, with some mods, I've been able to whip myself some kind of samurai armor. And, well, as far as weapons go, there's the shish kebab. The shish kebab is a katana with some kind of add-ons on it, so I guess it will do. So basically this video is to showcase, well, what can be done as far as samurai goes in Fallout 4. It does require the use of mods to be able to stack some armor items and to be able to have some unique armor items, especially the cape that you see right now, the red cape. This is only available with a particular mod that I will, well, it's basically the same mod that allows you to stack different armors that would not be stackable otherwise. So first of all, I'm just gonna try and show you what the character looks like in the best angle I can. I guess I have to have him facing the sun to show you the front of it. So let's face the sun. Yeah, so that's basically the final look of my character. And I'm pretty satisfied with the samurai looks of it. Let's try and get that angle. It's okay for me. It's some kind of wasteland raider samurai. You will, to achieve this look exactly, you will need, first of all, the Nuka World DLC, because the helmet is part of the Nuka World DLC. It's the, well, I'll show in my inventory the exact name of each piece of armor later on. And to be able to stack the armors that are not supposed to be stackable and to get the escape, you need this mod called UCO. I think is Unified Clothing Overhaul. There's the base game mod, and you have to download a patch for every yeah, for every add-on that you have, be it Far Harbor, Nuka World, or Automatron. If you want this exact look, then you'll need the Nuka World add-on and the Nuka World patch. So yeah, it's basically a samurai mod. You know, you just swing the sword, and I think it looks great. And this is a, well, quote-unquote cheated game that I made because I didn't want to screw up my old game with all the Raider stuff added by Nuka World. So I just decided to start this game and cheat my way to get to a level near the one I was in my other game. So yeah, when I'm gonna go in my inventory, you'll see that I maybe went overboard with the cheating. I do have a 500,000 carry weight limit, which is actually incredible. But let's get into this clutter of an inventory just to show exactly what I used. So I have the cage armor, which is the main clothing there. It actually gives you a body clothing and legs clothing. Over that, I put what is called the Caution Ardent Raider right leg. What is basically just a Raider right leg, heavy Raider right leg, I think, and the Caution Ardent part are just modification I added. I also added the heavy trapper left leg. I guess basically the legs you can just take whatever you want. Those I took they complemented the rest of my outfit, but I'm pretty sure other legs can do an even better job look-wise. But the important part in my mind are the heavy trapper left arm and heavy trapper right arm, because they are basically the armors that give you this widened look that I think give some kind of samurai look to the character. You might disagree with that, but I think it does it pretty well. It looks like a samurai armor made from scraps. Then, yeah, the cage armor, I really like it because it gives you this kind of overcoat right there, and it gives you the kind of tubing around the neck, which looks samurai enough in my mind. As for the helmet, it's called the pack moose helmet. There's also the regular. There's also the regular pack helmet. Yeah, there's also the regular pack helmet that is samurai-like, but in my mind it didn't fit as well with the color of my my armor. Although I think it looks better look-wise. You know, especially I'm not an English native speaker, so the thing that's around the kind of toque that goes on the back of the head and over the ears. But for my overall look, I think the pack moose helmet looks kind of better. Yeah, and of course, if a samurai without a katana is not a, let's say, commonly envisioned samurai, even though samurai were primarily horsemen using bows, but hey, the popular culture led us to think that the katana was the main weapon of samurais, so there we go. Yeah, and the cape is part of the unified clothing overhaul mod, and is considered an accessory, so you can put it over your back. Like, you can also put a backpack and a jetpack. Actually, I've got the jetpack here, which is useful when I want to fly, because I don't use a power armor anymore, so I can just fly around. But it doesn't look good because the flames come out of your feet, but hey, it was that or carrying a power armor around all the time. This whole video is improvised, so yeah, I don't know what I could say more about that. It was basically just to, because I've looked on YouTube for a video about samurai builds or samurai looks in Fallout and couldn't find anything, so I thought, well, I found something that I think is interesting out of samurai, so maybe someone else would be searching for that, and now they can have something that I think that if I would have found without knowing, I would definitely have loved to try it. So yeah, there you go, Wasteland Samurai. If you've got questions, if you've got ideas, just leave it in the comment and I will get back to you. Alright, bye bye.